Hey everybody, welcome to week 4, week 3 behind you, so week 4 now in the money banking course here. Last week I didn't do the video because I had a little cold thing. This week I have an eye thing, but I can still do the video. Those of you know me, you know I do the grandkid pictures and stuff sometimes, but the guy caught me in the eye when I was getting him out of the car seat the other day. And it happened to be the eye I've had a cataract removed, so there's a lens in there, but he kicked me hard enough where he actually knocked it loose, so it's floating around in there. So I'm kind of operating at half speed on my a lot of my stuff here, but no danger or anything, so that's why it's not an emergency, and so that's why I can't get that replaced until next week. So there you go. That's a little bit of info for you. Here, of course, I got the summer scenes. Jump in here to our home page real quick. And last week, week 3, homework's good. Most of you got them in there, so like I say, real good on there. The discussions, good discussions. You know, for the most part, most of you are in there doing discussions, so no issues there. So we'll jump right into week 4 here, upcoming week. You got 3 chapters. We got chapters 10, and then we jump up to 15 and 16. So chapter 10 covers the economic growth and the business cycle. And like I said, I know generally there's, those of us taking any sort of college course, there's 2 types of students. There's the ones that are very interested in the particular course they're taking, and then there's ones that they're not that interested, or you're lost because it's not something you're interested in, but you have to take it anyway. So depending on where you fall at, you know, this is very interesting stuff, but at the same time, there's a lot to it. Understanding how it all works. You know, you got lots of graphs and stuff in here, and the thing I like to tell everybody is don't get overwhelmed. Focus on definitions, terms, and concepts. Because the course, you know, you're not, this course is not intended to make you some sort of economics wizard or banking guru or something like that. It's to give you a working knowledge of it, so down the road, or even now, depending where you're at, wherever you're working at, you have an understanding of how it works. You may not be, and I often use the car mechanic analogy. I mean, you know there's something wrong with the car because of something you see or you hear. You don't necessarily know how to fix it or make the car, but so, and that's where we got the accountants and other people that do that. Now, if you're going to go off and be an accountant or something, then that's a whole other story. You need to dive into this stuff. But I just want to put you at ease there. I mean, you know, test questions, things like that are all, you know, for the most part are based on, you know, like say terminology, definitions, how things work and so forth. So don't get, you know, don't let this get you too worked up. Chapter 13, then we jump up to 13, talks about the Federal Reserve System. Here too, very interesting. You know, if you spend your time and go through this, read the chapter and go through these slides, you're going to find out a lot of stuff you never even thought of, and how the Federal Reserve System works, how the money works. And same thing goes with when we get in here over here to chapter 16 also, the monetary control, how it all interacts, how it works, why the government cannot just print money, even though people joke about, oh, printing money, but in reality they don't just print money, because if you did that, money would lose value. And so there's lots of things in here that's very good to know, regardless of where you're going to be career-wise, because it's you know, good information to understand how it all works, and why, you know, people say you can't do that. There is a reason when people say you can't do that, whatever that might be, and so that's where you learn all that in here. So all right, so chapter 10, 15, and 16. What else here? Okay, discussion this week. We will be talking about having, right there, any benefits to having both banking supervisors and economic researchers working together at the Reserve Bank. So again, interesting, assuming you read the material and know what the difference is. So that's that part. And then the homework. The homework assignment is the questions. So same thing. So, and like I say, you've been doing real good on those, so no issues there. I don't think I get my classes mixed up sometimes, but I don't think you have a research project, do you? Ah, so I guess you gotta get a break this class. So, all right. So, but anyway, you got the discussion, the assignment, the quizzes. Next week is going to next week. Same thing. You'll have discussion, assignment, but you'll have you have an exam and a quiz next week. So, week 5 there. So, okay. So that's a short one this week. Those of you that are in there are doing real good. So, no complaints or anything. A few of you that are not active in there, you need to get in there. And the only other thing is the test question for the week. I know you guys love seeing the Grandman, but every once in a while I'll throw this in. And if you've been around in the last couple of years in some of my class, you may have seen this already, but I will tell you that this is in the Philippines, and you can tell me what I'm doing. So, yeah, that is me there. So, all right. With that, we will call it quits. Any questions? Inbox is working real good. Texting, calling, whatever the case is, let me know. And otherwise, have a great week, and I'll see you next time.